Hey yo, what's up? It's yours truly. Holla at your boy. Basically his response to, or response, whatever you want to call it, to boycott Dijon Supreme. Actually, I sent a response earlier. I shot that one a couple days ago because my laptop or whatever wasn't working right at that particular time, so I did it off my cell phone, and I just now sent it out. But I managed to watch both of your parts of Boycott 1 and Boycott 2. And, I made sure I watched both of them very clearly. Actually, I've watched both of them twice. And very contrasting differences between the two videos. And first of all, like I said, about the first video, just want to let you know, specify, probably not going to do it, but just specify what you were talking about. I mean, I know you were talking about certain things about hip-hop killing the community per se. I mean, show us an example. There was a couple songs and stuff, and then on the second video, it's kind of like you sound kind of apologetic, I guess you could say, and you recommended a couple CDs to listen to, and that's fine, that's okay. I want to go back to the first video for a second, or your first video. Sounded pretty racially motivated, I think. I don't think it really, maybe to you maybe, but I don't think it really brought any fruit to light, or any light to the situation than it is. But basically, I'm just trying to say is, I mean, people's gonna listen to whatever they want to listen to. Personally, me, I'm listening to whatever I want to listen to. I'm not the Lupe Fiasco listening type of person. I mean, he sounds pretty good. I listened to a couple of his songs. He's a pretty talented dude and everything. But I mean, he's not the type of hip hop I listen to. To be honest with you, growing up in the South, of course, it's that's evident. But Erykah Badu, I do have a couple of CDs. I don't know. It's hard to really compare with hip hop, but like I said, I guess it's okay. But the first video was kind of, I ain't gonna say it was kind of corny, but like I said, it was more racially motivated, and obviously knew the audience you were talking about. But at the same time, it was like you were trying to, you probably know that you were kind of bringing over imposition over what you didn't like per se. Then the second video is kind of like you try to soften up with what you do like, or what kind of an example of what you do like. And it was kind of weird because I'm thinking to myself, well, I mean, regardless what's out there music wise, I mean, people's gonna listen to what they like, and if there's more people that like this thing, point A or music A compared to music B, that's just how it is, I mean, no matter who you blame in the industry. I mean, it's when it comes to business, it's about the dollar, the pound, or wherever you're from in the world, you're spending on whatever's the hot money item right now, and that's what it's about. I mean, you talk about economics and stuff, and and I said racially motivated because you mentioned white people and suburban white people, and then you compared about how I want to say how rap music has a negative influence, and then you talk about negative music and positive music, and I'm like, well, not everybody shares your view on what's negative and what's positive. I mean, a lot of what you see is negative. I see positive, to be honest with you. I mean, I see a lot of songs out there today are positive. I mean, I'm also one of those type that I could be picky and choosy what I listen to too. So, I have a good friend of mine. I argue about him over Nas, almost all the time. And I mean, I'm not a big Nas guy either. I mean, he's not the typical guy rotating my stereo. But I mean, hey, that's just me, Nas fans not mad agree, But trust me, it's just what I'm basically trying to say is hip hop is evolving. Believe it or not, it's more than what it is. It's more than what you want it to be. And that's about it, you know. And I learned growing up that things are interpreted differently around the world, or everywhere pretty much. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm tired of listening to the same songs over and over on the radio. A friend of mine told me, well, once you get satellite radio, problem is I actually like listening to commercials on the radio and stuff sometimes, but at the same time, it's like what's appealing about radio is, especially from back in the day, way back in the day before my time, radio was the ultimate source. I mean, you were on the radio, you were it, you were famous, you know. And I still have that belief in radio today. And also, I learned to expand my horizons a little bit, not just with hip hop music, with all kinds of music, but mainly just growing up hip hop in the South. I'm also, you know, like I said, I expanded my horizons. Able to have internet access. I was able to listen to hip hop from Great Britain, France. Actually, France is the biggest market outside the United States and worldwide. Biggest market in Europe right now. An investment in hip hop industry. I mean, and yeah, you do like in France and UK or anywhere else, which is hip hop is have a good standpoint. You do have your good, your so-called good, your so-called bad, or whatever you want to call it. You know, you do have your artists that are so-called conscious. You do have your artists that are just about the money and just put something out there, just put something out there. This is how the business is. I mean, as we consumers, it's up to us if we like their product or we don't like their product. I mean, hey, when I mean, mainstream. I think people judge mainstream way too much because it's like I remember. I think it was 10, 11 years ago when P. Diddy, or P. Diddy, whatever he calls himself these days. I mean, I like his music, but he keep on changing his damn name so damn much. He said popular music well, pop means short for popular in a way, but I mean, folks in the black community, they got a different meaning about that, but that's fine, you know. The guy from Culture Vultures, he did Culture Vultures, he put out a lot of good examples out there, but I think he kind of fell out of place on a couple issues too when it came to, and your video is pretty much similar to Culture Vultures too in a way, but yours more specified with hip hop music and stuff. And like I said, you're just putting your spin out there, and that's fine, that's cool, everything. I would just say that hip hop's a big world now. It's a much bigger world than it was 25 years ago, 30 years ago. I don't really consider myself first generation hip hop. I'm kind of more. Actually, I take that back. Maybe I don't know. I was born in the 80s. My dad ain't really first generation hip hop. You know, he grew up. He went to high school at the time. Like I said, growing up in DC, hip hop wasn't the big thing yet, and go-go and funk music was the big thing when he was growing up in DC in the late 70s. So that was the big thing back then. Hip hop didn't really hit a serious footnote really at all. I'll be honest with you, in DC. I mean, this is my opinion. I mean, it has, but not from the root. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, but like I said, people's gonna listen to what they want to listen to. You know, you're gonna listen to what you want to listen to or what you want to watch. That's fine. You want to boycott, so-called boycott, whatever it is you're boycotting, I guess it's cool too. But you know, people. Basically, I'm just trying to say people's gonna listen to what they're gonna listen to. I mean, you can't really judge or state what it is standard or what other people should be listening to. Yeah, I guess you got your view of what you think's positive, what's negative. That's you, and that's only you. Just remind you. But basically, that's fine. I mean, I'm just letting you know out there that it's a big world out there. Hip hop's a bigger world out there too. So, you know, I guess. Alright, holla back.